Right now you're saying I'm making it such a big problem. That's not being thankful for it. That's just saying...
That's stating what I observed. So, in this case...
Every time I wake up, I don't make an issue that Stephanie's in the shower. I've never even brought it up to your attention. That's how you didn't even know about it. It's something that bothers me. I'm not telling her stop doing it, and I'm not making it an issue. I just wait. So if you are the one asking me to take Stephanie and not Stephanie asking me for a ride, then I'm going to ask you the questions right back. If you're coming to me and talking to me during that time about when I'm taking Stephanie, I'm going to ask you, okay, well, when is she waking up? I mean, you shouldn't be telling me just go talk to Stephanie if Stephanie's not coming and talking to me. Well, then you should say that, not be like, you guys deal with it. You see where I'm coming from, right? If Stephanie's not coming and talking to me. So, but you're saying that me asking all those questions is me making an issue out of it. No, I have a bunch of questions because Stephanie hasn't communicated anything with me. So if you're going to be the one talking to me, I'm going to be talking to you right back about it. Which is what I did. I texted her. And she said she's going for a run, and then she's showering. If she's going for a run, she's not helping Grandma. You said every time we talk about something, you say you'll just talk to her about it, like the thing, what we're supposed to do. I had to be the one to tell Stephanie not to call 911 because that's what she would do. You said, we're supposed to call the doctor, right? Or tell me about it, right? Assuming that once it's happened at the end of the day or something, if Stephanie knows that Grandma fell, then she comes and tells you, not calls you right away. And I'm not saying you didn't do an adequate job. I'm just saying some things aren't necessarily communicated fully. And I'm not saying I'm doing your job for you. I'm just saying whenever you're the middle person, Stephanie can talk to me if she has something. It shouldn't always just be like, you talk to her about that and I'll talk to her on my own time about my thing. If Steph wants a ride, she can ask me, and I'm happy to do it. I told her, if you want a ride to a park, I will drive you there so you can run on grass. And I did that. I said, I'll check my schedule, and then I'm taking her. Because she's the one who wants to ride. I didn't say it wasn't okay for you to ask me. I'm just saying if you're going to ask me, I'm going to have questions for you. That's why I'm asking questions. I'm not being difficult or making it complicated or giving you trouble. I have questions. How am I supposed to know? Just say okay and assume that I guess I'm waking up and I'm going... I'm intense because it gets built up, and I mean, I didn't say anything, but you made me die when you came down here. I just ignored it. And I acknowledge that. I basically stopped saying, oh, you've made me die, because I just hop onto another game as soon as you leave. It's not a big issue. Yes, because I'm showing you that I'm overlooking certain things. Even though I might be upset, and I feel like you have to do the same thing, even though you're stressed out about Grandma. I'm still taking her. now I have the address because I had to ask her where she was going. I wouldn't have known that. No.
What else?
About eating. Why am I all of a sudden the one who's being inconsiderate about Grandma? Because I'm not the one who always stomps around in the house. We've already acknowledged the fan and being loud. And I told you when I was out there that I have leftovers from dinner. And it's in a container. I'm not going to be putting it on a plate, putting it in the microwave, cooking up noodles or dumplings or whatever. That's all for that. I don't see how me wanting to do that is being inconsiderate. And I don't see how me saying that it's not inconsiderate is being not helpful to you.
Just gonna have to agree to disagree. Go eat what you want to eat. Grandma. What do you want to do? Those are the two topics, Stephanie?
Well, yes, and how you... It seems like every time we don't agree on something, you always starting to just send me off to Dad.
You're a problem. If we can't... You don't realize how good you have it here.
I do realize it because I was at Dad's all summer last year. I do realize it, and I thank you every time we have a meal, and I try to help out. I try to interact and do my part of being here. I'm not here most of the week, and yet I still do the Saturday chores, even though I don't make the messes. I still, on my days off, the last thing I want to do is work, but I still help out with Grandma in the garden and help make meals when I can. I do acknowledge that I have it nice here. Yes, I do. I wanted information. I said, how long is it? That's not complaining. Complaining is, I don't want to do this. Okay, well then, I'm going to stop asking questions then, because my questions, they're not intense. Right now, I'm speaking with intensity because I feel like you're just blaming me. If I asked you right now to take me out to Canandaigua or something, to drive me to go get a camera lens, you're obviously going to ask me information, you're going to ask questions. Well, yes, because you would feel inconvenienced too.
No, not if I was willing to do it. I would just want to know where and see how long so I make sure I have enough time.
And then you'd want to know if I was going to be paying for gas or something if I didn't have a car, like last summer. It's all part of living here. No, I was not being demanding at all. I asked once, maybe twice, if I didn't get an answer the first time. I wasn't being like, oh, this is my day off. I don't want to be helping Grandma. That's complaining. By not asking. That's basically, if I had asked, how long is it going to be? How long do you need my help for? I mean, that comes across as the same thing. No matter how you ask. Yes, I did.
You weren't going to go sell anything, you weren't working, you were just... That's what you do.
So I still like to know that. If you want me to go do something, I'd like to know how long it's going to be.
I don't know how long.
Then you just say, I don't know.
That's what I did. And you didn't accept it, and you asked again.
No, you didn't.
Yes, I did. And I gave you the same answer the second time.
You said we're just gonna help Grandma out or something like that.
No, I remember specifically. I was that's the exact same thing again. I gave you the second answer.
And then I went out and did it.
You kept asking.
Okay, keep asking. If you don't give me if you ask me, what am I having for dinner? I say, I don't know. And it's something that you need to know, then you're gonna ask again. It wasn't a, how long is it gonna be, Mom? You say, I don't know. Come on, Mom, how long is it gonna be? No, it wasn't me just constantly asking. I don't know why. Maybe it was a span of 15 minutes in between. Okay, whatever. I didn't get an answer, and I just didn't know how long it was gonna be, and I wanted to know. Well, then maybe you should know that, because everything that I do.
Doesn't mean it comes.
Okay, then I'll work on that, but you should at least know that from the very beginning, that I like details. And I don't like change. And that I like to plan things out. So me asking questions, it's not like I was demanding you to tell me how long it was going to be because I want to go play my game or something. I went and did it. Not being cooperative is very different. Because I can show you what it's like to be not cooperative. Well, then I will work on that. I'll work on how I word the question, but I still want to know the information. That's always going to be the case. If you say we're going to have dinner with Grandpa, and I want to know when it's going to be, so I know it doesn't conflict with my work schedule. When is it going to be isn't like, do we have to? Or I don't want to spend time with Grandpa. I just want to know. I don't think that's unreasonable at all. Yeah, you still didn't answer why you feel like you can just send me off to Dad every time we disagree and you feel like I'm being a problem. Or every time we didn't get along in high school when I was going to Athena, so you told me I would get kicked out of the house and have to go find somebody to live with, now that I was no longer 18. And I do understand that. Because every time you come at me, it's about something controversial. And I know that. Just... I would have spent the entire weekend with Dad if I had known I was allowed to. But you want me here because it keeps Grandma safe. The last time we talked, you said I wasn't allowed to do that because it was unsafe with Corona. So I've always just assumed that I'm here, and I pull my weight around here, and I do it. Sometimes I have to clean up, and I'll do it. I understand that being here is a privilege. I know you have the right, but just because you have the right doesn't mean you can just terminate that every time we have a disagreement, because that's going to be part of living together, and part of a relationship is that you're going to have issues and disagreements. I didn't say that. I did not say that. No, because every time we have a conversation, this isn't the way that we talk, because right now I'm agitated clearly, and you are too. And the last time we talked, I said that's not possible, and I told you why. It's because I'm going to be up. Because you don't understand. I'm explaining what's going on because maybe you didn't know when I went to bed. Maybe you just think I go to bed at 11 o'clock and I'm a sloth until... If I eat dinner at a normal time, I'm going to be hungry late at night, like 12, 1, 2, maybe 3 if I'm up that late. So making me finish all my eating at 10, 4 hours later I'm going to be hungry. And I'm not going to be fully hungry right now to go eat a full meal right now. So I'm gonna, obviously, I'm not gonna argue with you. I mean, you say I'm arguing with you just because I'm not doing as you say. You asked me to have that done. I said I can be considerate with both. A toilet flush is 10 times louder than me opening the drawer to get a spoon out. No, because then that's basically saying I'm never going to talk to you again. I'm never going to ask you for anything. You're not going to want to be, you're not going to want to be treated like that. Just because we... It's not directly related to that, though. No, because then you're playing it across as me not wanting to help at all. Yeah, actually, because then we can, because this isn't just about the shoes, Mom. I feel like that's what you don't get. I feel like you keep thinking I'm hung up on that one thing. That is part of what we're talking about. But that is not the reason we're having this whole conversation. It's multiple things, and mainly the fact that we will always have miscommunication if you don't understand that I'm gonna ask questions every time I don't know the answer. And I feel like that is perfectly normal. And yes, you feel like me asking questions is disrespectful or me being difficult, so I'll work on the way I ask questions. Alright, but me taking Stephanie, having to take Stephanie tomorrow is not the reason we've been talking here for the past 15 minutes. It's because there are some things that need to be cleared up. And I feel like if it just keeps building, then it ends up being a bigger bigger thing if you just keep putting it off. Every time you say we're not talking about this, it always builds up. The fact that we need to communicate better. If it's not cleared up for you, then we basically wasted this entire time. If you know anything about me, it's that I argue, okay? That's just my personality. So then you should know that I like details and I ask questions. Alright? So me asking questions isn't me being difficult.
Wow. That's all I gotta say is wow, guys. Just wow. Guys, if you didn't know, it was actually his mother. Okay, if you didn't know that. So yeah.
Hi.
Hey, what's up? Hey dude, I was about to end the stream, dude. I'm sorry. Are you a new subscriber?
It's me.
Huh. Oh, okay. What's up, dude? Oh my god.
Manchester 177.
You need to go back to like the beginning of the video and then watch the whole all of it, because this kid goes full on maturity on his mother. Oh my god. Okay. I hope you enjoyed this short video of a son going mature a mature argue with his mother. I don't know how old he's like probably 19 or in his 20s, I don't know. Or 20, I don't know. Okay, he never said that, but dang. That lasted for the whole entire game. The whole entire game. Like, I'm not, oh my god. So, see you next one, guys. Please make sure you leave a like. Share this video if you already haven't, okay? Just share it. Share my videos, okay? And I'll see you next time, tomorrow. And guys, if you're watching this video right now, I will be streaming The Forest tomorrow, episode 5, the boss fight, okay? So if you're watching this, make sure you be there. You want to watch that so much. You want me to take, if you want me to take on that ugly monster, then you want to watch it, okay? I'll see you next time, guys, and goodbye. Leave a like and hit that cute little red subscribe button. I'll see you next time, guys, and goodbye.